Hey there, podcast lovers. Looking for a fresh take on the world? Tune into Nikki's World, where we dive into everything hitting the headlines and chat about just what's on our minds. No filters, just real talk. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee or unwinding after a long day, Nikki's World is your go-to for genuine commentary on the real world. Subscribe now if you want to hear the real deal on what's going on. Join the conversation on Nikki's World, where every episode feels like catching up with an old friend. Don't miss out.
What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Alright, guys. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today, guys, I want to talk to you about what happened last week with Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, why he's doing a complete 180, and why he's trying to kiss up to conservatives, the MAGA cult, and Trump supporters. And then we got to talk about the wildfires that are going on in LA and all that shit. But before we go any further, guys, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, y'all, can y'all please consider donating a cup of coffee for me? Because for a price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Cumberland Farms, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories, more topics like this to talk about. I do accept Bitcoin donations. I am on Locals, guys. If you guys want to support and sponsor Nikki's World. If you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, y'all, please hit that like, subscribe, please give me a review. Good, bad, and the ugly. Also, guys, I do have a bunch of affiliate links. First off is minds.com. If you guys value freedom of speech like I do, and you value your right to speak freely without fear of censorship, you guys can join me at minds.com. Also, guys, I do have an affiliate link with Burner. If you guys value your Second Amendment right and your right to defend yourself in a less lethal manner, you guys can buy a Burner pistol in the link in the description below. Full disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, I do own a Burner LE pistol myself. And also, guys, if you do know anybody that needs adult diapers like I do, you guys can buy adult diapers through North Shore Medical Supply. Links in the description below. And before we get this show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, seriously, y'all, can y'all please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today? Wow. That was a mouthful. And that was a mouthful. And yes, guys, I am diapered up as always. I do have my North Shore Megamax diapers, 4 boosters, a onesie, and my pacifier with me. So let's get on with the podcast show, and let me tell you what's been happening. So lately, guys, I've been away last week from podcasting because I came down with bronchitis, and yeah, it was really bad. So I didn't podcast to y'all for a week because I've been out with bronchitis, and I'm still recovering from it. So it's going away little by little, but ultimately it will go away and I can be back to my normal self, or as I call it, my normal diapered self. So I've been away from it, but frankly, guys, I've been keeping up with the news and watching what's going on. And let's get on the show and talk about this first topic. Well, if y'all heard like last week, guys, Mark Zuckerberg was getting rid of his like fact checkers, which what I call opinion checkers. And most of y'all know, if y'all been on Facebook, I hadn't been on it since last month. It seems like Facebook has all their leftist fact checkers like giving their opinion or inserting their opinion when they shouldn't have. The problem is now that Trump is going to become president in 7 days, Mark Zuckerberg has been kissing up to Donald Trump. He's been trying to win over favors with Donald Trump, the Trump supporters, the MAGA cult, and conservatives. Only reason why he's doing this, ladies and gentlemen, is because he's afraid that Kash Patel, who soon could be the new FBI director, could go after him with everything, including the damn kitchen sink. He's afraid that Kash Patel will go after him because for what he did during the Pinos administration by silencing conservatives, deplatforming people that can't agree with the leftist ideology. Yeah, and he kicked out people on Facebook and Instagram for everything, including calling a man who claims to be a woman a man, which he really is. Yeah. So now, last week, he went on Instagram saying, "Oh, we're gonna have a change of heart. We're gonna value freedom of speech instead of fact checkers. We're gonna have community notes like Elon." The only reason why Mark Zuckerberg is doing this, because he's trying to win over MAGA. He's trying to win over conservatives and Trump supporters. None of the Trump supporters, none of these people aren't buying it. He's trying to sell himself as, oh, we didn't know what we were doing. We were just like following whatever Biden and his thugs were telling us. They were bullying us. Yeah, we heard you said that on the Joe Rogan show that you had like Biden's henchmen yelling at you, like screaming to take down posts that the government disagreed. Basically, that was a First Amendment violation right there. Basically Facebook through the barrel of a gun from the Biden administration ordered ordered them to remove posts that was like, oh, we didn't like this post because of this. It talked about COVID, it talked about this and this and this. So you know what? Now that he's trying to do a complete 180, begging conservatives to come back, begging Trump supporters, Republicans, or anyone that got deplatformed or suspended or removed to come back. The only why he's doing this, ladies and gentlemen, He's losing users. He's losing people. He really is, ladies and gentlemen. He really is. He's losing people in the worst way. He's losing young people because the young people right now don't even want to go on Facebook. The millennials are like getting tired of Facebook. The only thing left is what? Gen Xers and the people who were with him from the very beginning. I'm telling you this. He's losing people, and in reality, he's trying to like stay relevant as much as he can, knowing that he is facing the prospect of Facebook becoming MySpace 2.0. He really is. So for him to say that, oh, we didn't know what we were doing. We're sorry we booted you people out. We're sorry that our so-called fact checkers are so political, so biased. Yeah, he's sorry because what Elon Musk is doing. Elon Musk is allowing freedom of speech. Elon Musk, in my opinion, guys, is allowing people to fact check people. Yeah, he's doing it. Elon Musk is doing it, and that's why Facebook is like, why are people leaving my platform for Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk is allowing freedom of speech. He's now sitting right next to Donald Trump and has a seat at the table with Trump supporters, MAGA supporters, conservatives, and Republicans. Sorry if you hear me cough, guys. I do apologize. But Elon Musk is sitting whilst Mark Zuckerberg is outside the window looking in because he been like kissing the ass, so to speak, with leftists, liberals, and Democrats. And look what that got him. Nothing. That got him nothing, ladies and gentlemen. That got him nothing. So now Mark Zuckerberg is like on his hands and knees begging the people that he booted out to come back by saying sorry. I'm not buying it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not I'm not buying what Mark Zuckerberg is doing. The fact that he booted me out of Facebook, accused and my original Instagram account, and accused me of being what, a fake account, or saying committed fraud when I don't even know what kind of fraud what he accused me of in the first place. And now he wants to beg for people like me to come back on his platform. I'm gonna say like this, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm gonna say like this. We're not buying what you're offering. We want you gone for what you've done to people. We want you gone for what you did to Donald Trump by kicking him off the platform. We want you gone. We're not buying your apology. We're not buying your, oh, we should feel sorry for him. No, we're not. After what you did to people, and now that Donald Trump's going to be president in 7 days, we're not buying the apologies. We're not, ladies and gentlemen. We're not. I wouldn't even buy his apologies, even if he was the last motherfucking thing on earth. I would not. But the fact that this guy wants us to feel sorry for him for what he did to all of us, that's like an abuser coming back to to the victim saying, "Oh, I'm sorry that I hit you. I'm sorry I did this and this and this." No, no. You gotta make amends. You gotta make amends. And I mean serious amends. Okay? And I've heard he's already starting to do that. Like, for example, he's taking out tampons in the men's bathroom at his corporate headquarters. That's a start. Second, he's doing away with fact checkers and going with community notes, copying Elon Musk. That's a start. He's moving his corporate headquarters out of California to a more conservative state like Texas. Okay. But here's the other thing I want to see. He should be bringing back people that got unfairly kicked out of his platform for no for for no apparent reason. He should be offering an apology letter to the people he kicked out and say, "Hey, I'm sorry I did this and this and this to you. I want to offer it up by saying, hey, you want to come back on the platform? We'll let you back on Facebook. We'll give you this and this and this." He should be offering that. But if he ain't offering it, I'm gonna say like this: your apology is hollow and meaningless. Your apology is full of shit because you're not doing anything to make up for the fact that people got kicked out of Facebook for speaking up about COVID, the mask mandates, speaking up against the transgender cult, speaking up against leftists, Democrats, liberals, and progressives, communists. People got kicked out for that. But you want us to forgive you after what you did? Fuck you. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck you over my dead body. The fact that we have an ecosystem, an alternative social media ecosystem right now, and I'll name a few: Gab, MeWe, Minds, Getter, Rumble, True Social, and Vero Social. The fact that we have alternative social media out there and conservatives have built their own ecosystem, including Daily Caller, Daily Wire, Gateway Pundit, Breitbart, The Blaze, and even Tucker Carlson has his own network. The fact that we built our own ecosystem from scratch without any help or support, the leftists are now crying, saying, "Oh, we're sorry. Please, can we have you back?" No, no. After what you did to us, and now we built our own ecosystem. Now that we built our own like economy, including having our own Bitcoin, having our own company, having our own payment processing stream. No, no, we're not going back to Facebook. That's like a domestic violence victim going back to their abuser. No, why should we go back to them? Why should we? After what they did to us, that should be like hell to the fuck no. Hell no. And I tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. Facebook will sell a snake oil. They'll sell you like this idea like, oh, we apologize. We didn't know what we were doing is wrong and all this. We were going what was the trend. No. But then when they get you back in, they just silence you all over again. I'm happy with my alternative social media platforms. I'm happy with like Gad, MeWe, Minds, Getter, Rumble, Truth Social, Vero Social, and now X because I got back on X. Okay. But the only liberal social media sites I have left are Instagram and YouTube. You'll never get me back on Facebook because after what Facebook has done to me, accused me of committing fraud when I hadn't even committed fraud in the first place. And they didn't even do proper investigations. All they did was take the word of some accuser saying, "Oh, I did this and this and this," but then look and go, "There's nothing fraudulent." So the fact that Facebook booted me out of their platform and I was with them from the start, you think I'm going to go back to them? Fuck no. Fuck no. Facebook can go fuck themselves. Facebook can go shove it where the fucking sun don't shine. The fact that Mark Zuckerberg is trying to kiss up to Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, the MAGA supporters, Trump supporters, conservatives and Republicans, shows me he's not sorry. Shows me that he's not sincere. If he was really sincere, he would let back people that he kicked out of his platform. He would let them all back. But he ain't sincere. And I don't buy whatever he's selling to people. I don't buy his apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I would not buy it. And you should not buy it. Because he booted people for just merely speaking up, for merely saying their constitutional right. Why should we trust this guy? Ask yourself, why should we trust this asshole? All this asshole has done, ladies and gentlemen, was basically to make you look bad, to make you look like an asshole, to make you look like you're the one that was guilty. If I were President Trump, and if I was in Trump's inner circle, I would be telling him, no, Mark Zuckerberg get our does not does not belong in our circle. The only way he belongs in our circle is if he apologizes to all the conservatives, to all the MAGA members, to all the Trump supporters, to everyone that he booted out, and he makes amends with them by offering to let them come back, by offering to give back their Facebook page. Businesses that were conservative had their page removed for them. Every business should sue the effing living fuck out of this asshole. Every conservative business that had a company with him should sue the effing living fuck out of this guy for the fact that he booted people out on the whim of a leftist fact checker or a leftist that didn't like their opinion, didn't like their business and all that shit. They should sue the living effing motherfucker out of him. They should. Because you know why? Look at it like this, folks. Look at it like this. Facebook got in too deep with leftists and then messed around with conservatives. Now look what happened now when conservatives are back in charge, back in power. Facebook is trying to kiss up and beg for forgiveness. I'm not going to forgive. I'm not going to forgive this guy after what he did to me, after what he did to my page. I'm sorry. Forgiveness? No. I'm going to just say like this. If he wants me to forgive him, he's got to do a lot to forgive. He's got to do a lot to get me to forgive him. He's got to. He's got to make amends. That means giving back my page. That means, okay, that means like this. Making a putting a written apology, and he has to post it everywhere. Okay. That also means allowing the people that he booted to come back. He has to. And if he doesn't, his apology is hollow. His apology is basically the same full of shit that comes out of my butt into my diaper. Yeah. That's why I go like this. I laughed when Mark Zuckerberg said, "Oh, we apologize for this. Oh, we're sorry for this and this and this." Well, you know what? Your apologies are full of shit. Your apologies are hollow. Your apologies are full of crap. It pretty much is. It is basically full of shit. And I don't believe a word you say, dude. I do not believe a word you say. I don't, guys. I really don't. But I will say this, guys. I will say this. I don't believe in Mark Zuckerberg's sincerity. If he was really sincere, ladies and gentlemen, he would show it. He would literally 9 times out of 10, guys, show it in front of people. He would literally say to people, "Oh, I'm sorry I did this. I apologize for doing this. Please accept my apology. Here, I'm going to let you back." He isn't. And the only reason why he's doing this, guys, he's losing users by the second. He is losing people by the moment. He's losing like users. He's hemorrhaging. That's why if you look just recently, guys, Facebook is putting like AI AI chatbots or AI profiles just to boost his company in front of his damn shareholders. He's desperate. He thought the leftist was going to help carry him economically. It isn't. It's sinking him economically. So that's why he's doing this and begging people like me to come back. When I'm sitting there going, "No way, Jose. No way we're not letting you back. After what you did to us, hell to the fuck no." That's why you won't see me back on Facebook. After his company did to me last month, why should I go back on Facebook? Why should I? What he did to me? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. You can go shove your apology somewhere else. You can't. I'm happy with my alternative social media platforms. Heck, I got more content. I got more like engagement on alternative social media platforms than I do on Facebook. So I just go like this. Your apologies are hollow. And I'm gonna say like this: the only way you're gonna get us back, you got to do more. And if you don't do more, sorry, we're sticking to what we're happy with. We literally are. So anyway, guys, I want to turn our attention to this wildfire in Southern California that's going on right now. That's basically a hot mess right now. And I apologize if I cough. That's basically a mess. The fact that this wildfire in California is exposing the the gross incompetence in both local, county, and state government, it is glaring, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll say this in plain English, guys. I'll say this in plain English is this. If any of these elected leaders did this shit in corporate, outside of government and corporate world, they would be fucking fired 2 seconds ago, let go, escorted out the door, done. They would have been gone. But since these people are in government and they're protected by the dumbass liberal voters, this is an example of you get what you voted for. The fact that this county Los Angeles mayor by the name of Karen Bass took a vacation in Africa while her county and city were burning just goes to show the gross incompetence that these liberals voted in for. And yet they want to blame Trump supporters for all this. The level of gaslighting is simply off the charts, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I'm standing here going like this. It's simply off the charts. But the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that Gavin Newsom is doing shit to help these people and help these firefighters is like, are you shitting me? This is why, guys, I tell you this. Liberal blue states, they have the sky high idea of how government should run. But in reality, when you have disasters like wildfires, earthquakes, and hurricanes, it shows their lack of managerial skills. It shows their lack of hindsight. Like, for example, they didn't refill the reservoirs. Instead, they drained it into the Pacific Ocean, all because they wanted to save, what, a tiny little fish? And didn't even refill the reservoir? And now they have these wildfires, four of them burning constantly? I'm telling you, man, that's an example of gross mismanagement. That's an example of incompetence. But yet Democrats are willing to vote these people in. Here's the question for you guys. How bad does it have to get? How bad does it really have to be before people fucking wake up, smell the goddamn coffee, and realize you're getting burned? Literally, ladies and gentlemen. How bad does it have to be? How bad? I mean, it's got to be really bad before people wake up and smell the goddamn coffee and realize Yeah, it has to be that bad. I mean, yeah, it has to be bad. But how bad does it have to be? Because I'm telling you, man, the level of incompetence in Karen Bass and that like lesbian fire chief who wanted diversity, equality, and inclusion. Yeah, how's that going for you? How's that going for you when you got your whole county burning to the ground? How's that diversity, equality, and inclusion going for you? How? Yeah, I like to hear that. I like to hear that, ladies and gentlemen. How's that DEI going? The fact that this DEI hire is running a fire department that is that the county is being burnt to the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this: a DEI hire is going to get people killed in this country. Yeah, a DEI hire is going to get people killed. It's because the left prioritizes diversity, equality, and inclusion instead of merit. Yeah, DEI hire is going to get people killed. And sadly, ladies and gentlemen, I hear from like what the latest in the news 24 people died from the wildfire. Yeah, those 24 people died because of a DEI hire. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much. DEI hires are basically a national security threat to the nation. It's because the left prioritizes DEI over merit. And quite frankly, guys, I can't wait till January 20th, which is next week. We end this charade. We end this disaster that we've been in. And then once Trump is sworn back in, country's back to normal. That means all the leftists can go run and hide in their blue states and all this shit. That's pretty much that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, that's pretty much what they'll end up doing. All the DI, all the leftists will be like, "Oh, Trump's in power again. Oh, Trump's a meanie. Trump's a Hitler dictator. Hey, let me go run and hide to the blue states." That's what's going to happen, guys. That's what's going to literally happen. They're going to run and hide in blue states like California, and then recently California, allocated $2 million to fight Trump when you have four wildfires burning right now. Oh man, this is why I often say like this: whatever the leftists touch turns into shit. Yeah, everything that the left touches turns into shit. That's why I wouldn't even trust them. I wouldn't even trust them to run the dog pound for all I care. I wouldn't even trust them to run the sanitation department for all I care. The fact that these people destroyed this place with DEI hires and with a mayor who didn't do her duties but ran to like an Africa country to be at their inauguration, and then you have a deputy mayor under FBI investigation. I'm telling you, the LA wildfires just peeled the layers of gross mismanagement and gross incompetence. Pretty much, guys. The level of incompetence is off the charts. And if anyone did that in corporate world, fucking sent packing by the end of the day. By the end of the business day, they'd be sent packing home and told not to come back tomorrow. It's quite simple. We're witnessing gross incompetence on a fucking grand scale. We literally are, guys. The level of incompetence is off the charts. It literally is, guys. It literally is. So for me, I just want to sit there and go like this. How dumb and fucked up do you have to be to vote these people in? Oh wait, it's California. anything you present, you say, they'll take that as a challenge. But then the other question is, how fucking bad does it have to be before these dumb idiots in California realize, oh wait, Adam Carolla said that on his podcast show and on X, where he said like this: these reliable blue Democrat leftist progressive voters in California, you're gonna watch them flip and turn red real quick. Because after the fire is over and all this shit, and when they want to build their $1 million mansions, they're going to run up against their own bureaucracy, and they're going to be like, well, I want to build a house. I want to build a lakeside or rivers or like shoreside house. Well, you can't, or you need a permit like this. You need this permit, that permit, or this permit just to build this and this and this. Well, I'm telling you right now, guys, you're running California into the left is running California into the ground, and these reliable voters that leftists and Democrats have been counting on for to stay in power, they're going to turn red after this wildfire. After all the gross mismanagement and incompetence that they saw, these people are going to turn these people are going to turn red, or they're going to flee to the East Coast, which is probably far safer and far better for them. Telling you, man. Telling you, man, the level of incompetence is off the charts. It pretty much is, guys. It pretty much is. But in any case, guys, in any case, I just want to say like this. I feel sorry for the people who lost their homes in that wildfire. They're going to have to go, they're going to be going through that bureaucracy that they themselves created. I'm telling you, they're going to turn Republican in an instant and say, fuck this shit. Yeah. And you got to love how the insurance companies bailed out on these people too. Yeah. They bailed out on them royally right before the fires got started. Mm-hmm. They bailed out on them royally, and it hurts them royally. Really does, guys. It really, really does. Yeah, it really does. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy Nikki's World. All right. I'm Nikki, your host. I got to do a diaper check because I got to make sure that I'm not pooping or leaking in my diaper. But I will see y'all soon. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nikki's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.